Alright, so today is another one of them days where things might happen, things might not happen. It's just only a matter of time before they do happen. So, with that being said, welcome to the stream, and hopefully everybody is doing alright tonight. And today we are going to get into this real quick. So today we have an enhanced risk for severe weather across the Ohio River Valley, as well as most of Indiana, and western and central parts of Ohio, which is where I live, which is the reason why I'm live streaming. Otherwise, I wouldn't be live streaming if it wasn't in the general area where I live. But it is, so that's why we're doing this. Once again, an enhanced risk has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center for today. And as I mentioned in my previous streams, the enhanced risk is almost guaranteed there's going to be severe weather in that specific area. Whether or not the severe weather will happen on you is the question. So right now there is a 50-50 chance of it happening where you're at or not. You'll just have to find out and keep watching or go to your local weather channel to find out of what is going to happen later on tonight. So if you live, so for the people that live in Ohio, you're going to see storms pretty much all over the state, depending on where you live at. If you live over here in western Ohio, from south of Toledo to Cincinnati, Columbus, you're going to see some severe weather. So, just letting you guys know now that you guys need to watch out for tonight. So, the main risk what we have today is pretty much tornadoes and hail are the greater risks. Tornadoes, well, the Storm Prediction Center issued a 10% risk for the entire enhanced risk zone, which is most of Indiana, north central Kentucky, west and central Ohio, with a 10% hatched region for significant tornadoes, which that means that you have a 10% or greater probability of EF2 to EF5 tornadoes within 25 miles of a given point. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. You win or you don't. You know, you might have tornadoes or you might not, depending on how the weather is. When I was outside almost an hour ago, it was sunny and nice and humid. That's not good, because that means that the sun is warming up the atmosphere, warming up the environment, which creates warmer air on the surface than up in the sky. And when you have warmer air below, when you have warmer air at the ground than in the atmosphere, you get rising motion, and that rising motion causes thunderstorms to produce and grow, intensify, and persist for long periods of time. And then when you have your wind shear, which is wind up higher in the atmosphere, in the jet stream, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much the flow. It's the greatest flow of air moving throughout a given point in our atmosphere, and usually that brings severe weather, which is what we have today. We had it yesterday too. There was a higher risk in Oklahoma that we had yesterday that I streamed for a couple hours. Could stream all night. I ain't gonna be able to stream tonight all night. I have stuff that I need to get done again tonight. I have work in the morning. But I'm going to do this just to give people a general idea of what to expect and do some coverage to make sure that people know ahead of time and know where things are going to happen and what is happening, and hopefully people are in their shelters when stuff does happen. If it does happen. Like I said before, when they issue these risks, doesn't always turn out the way they plan, or doesn't turn out the way they forecast it, which is good. We don't want it to happen. If it does happen, they just do this so that people are able to prepare for events if they were to happen. Like I said, things might happen, things might not. You have a lot of factors that lead into thunderstorms developing, severe weather happening. One thing can just change the entire system up, and then you don't have anything that is severe. You'll have rain, or you'll have, cloud cover, but nothing too severe. You'll have maybe a patch of thunder here and there, maybe some lightning, tiny bits of hail, and a little wind, but nothing too severe. Or you could have tornadoes, supercells, very large hail, high winds, and excessive amount of lightning, which is what they're forecasting to have today. Except the wind threat is kind of down today, but does not mean that it won't happen. They're just saying the chances for it are very slim, but it can still happen, like I said before. We have pivotal weather looking at the forecast models. We're going to look at some models here. Where's our lapse rates at? Where are they the greatest? There's not really much happening. Like I said, there's a bunch of limiting factors. There's not really that much convective inhibition either, which is the amount of stable air that's in the atmosphere that prevents things from happening. The greater the amount, the less and less of chances of things of happening. Now, the less amount there is, the more chances of things are happening, depending on how much CAPE, or convective available potential energy, which is what that stands for, is. Now, there's not really that much around our area, but as we get farther into the night, we're getting about maybe 1,000 joules per kilogram worth of CAPE. We'll just check what we have here. There are chances for thunderstorms that can produce tornadoes. There is a good amount of CAPE, not very much of convective inhibition right here, but a substantial amount of CAPE that can produce tornadoes. They're not going to be as severe as what they had yesterday in Oklahoma, but they'll be isolated and they can still do damage. These are photographs right here. You can see it's elongated over here, and then it just does one of these things. When you see stuff like this, thunderstorms will develop. And then you got veering winds with height, the wind barbs right here. Veering with height. They go from like a southwestern-ish to northeastern kind of blow. Then they veer with height. Then they start to get more and more easterly flow as you go up. Not too bad, but I would like maybe a little bit more veering. I would like the winds to come out of the southeast to go to northwest more. But that's okay. We still have a threat nonetheless. Anyways, we are going to get into the coverage. So, we have an abundance of severe weather right now. We got a tornado watch for Illinois and Indiana right now. We got a tornado watch, actually the same tornado watch for Michigan. And then we got another tornado watch for northwestern part of Ohio in the Toledo area. I think this is the same exact tornado watch. I do believe so. Tornado watch 1, number 96. And then same one. 195. And then this one is 195. So these two for Michigan and Indiana are the same tornado watch, and the one for Ohio is a different one. But there's still a tornado watch for this portion of Ohio nonetheless, which is where I'm from. I'm from this county right there. So I'm in the risk, and I am expecting them to issue another tornado watch for this part of Ohio and this part of Indiana as well. So, yeah. They had a mesoscale discussion for the tornado watch that they issued for up here. It was for this area of red that you see right here that I'm going to circle. That's the mesoscale discussion that they were discussing of issuing a tornado watch and watching this atmosphere unfold here. They issued the one for the northern part up here. I think they'll eventually issue one for that part. Eventually. Not right now, but eventually. But we still got a big area of tornado watch nonetheless. So if you're underneath a tornado watch, you need to make sure you're keeping an eye out on the weather in case you are underneath a tornado warning and in case storms are coming towards you. Doesn't mean that there will be a tornado right on top of you, but there are chances for tornadoes nonetheless. There will be chances tonight. The stuff that we had earlier today was just the forefront. The stuff behind it is what they're talking about. They're discrete thunderstorms that are going to be growing in this atmosphere that is now getting more unstable as we speak right now. The atmosphere is getting more unstable, which is why they issued the tornado watches like they did. And they will issue another one for the southwestern part of Ohio and southeastern part of Indiana. I will believe that they will issue that probably in the next hour or two. Because we're supposed to get storms in an hour or so. So everybody just needs to keep watch. I'm going to check what's going on here. Get my social media stuff up here. That's not what I wanted. Social media stuff. Be good to go here in just a second. Alright. So right now, we're going to, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're going to take the watches off because you guys should know what's going on. We're going to turn on the, again, probabilistics. Tornado probabilistics. Widespread. My county is on the edge of this, but anybody in this given area that I'm outlining with my black pen need to watch out for the chances for tornadoes. That includes the city of Findlay, the capital of Ohio, Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, Lima, Salina, Hamilton, the areas that got hit earlier this year near Russell's Point, Springfield, Bellefontaine, Kenton, Wapakoneta, Sydney, Piqua, Troy, Greenville. I think I said Greenville already, but still. Chillicothe, Georgetown. If you are in central, southwestern, and even northwestern Ohio, you got to watch out for the weather that's going to happen throughout the day. If you're in Indiana, most of you guys in Indiana need to watch out. Because most of your state's underneath a tornado watch already, and most of your state is also underneath the 10% hatched region, which is, again, the 10% chances or greater for EF2 to EF5 tornadoes. So yeah. All right, let's get into some coverage. We're going to turn off all the outlooks. Turn those off. We're going to turn the radar back on. Actually, we're going to turn our alerts on as well. We got tornado warnings all throughout the area that we just mentioned. We got multiple in southern Michigan, and we got one in central Indiana. We are going to check out the ones in southern Michigan. I'm going to try to find the closest radar site. We're just going to click and see where it takes us. Alright, so we got a tornado warning for Kalamazoo and this county in Michigan, which is... It's actually a PDS tornado warning, so it's actually confirmed. It's a large and extremely dangerous tornado. So I'm a little late to the party. It is for Kalamazoo County. So if you're in Kalamazoo, if you're in anywhere in Kalamazoo, except for like northwestern parts of Kalamazoo County, but anywhere in this area, you need to take shelter because there is a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. Let me just check real quick. Yes, it's still on the ground. And it's actually going through southern Kalamazoo and Portage right now. I'm actually going to turn on radar scope real quick and put it over here so I have a second means of radar coverage if I absolutely need it, which I very well might. There's probably a line of thunderstorms. There's a huge tornado going. There's two tornadoes going right now. There's this PDS that's radar indicated for some odd reason. It's radar indicated. It says it's confirmed, but on this it says it's radar indicated, which is very weird. This, on the other hand, is confirmed. And this is a PDS as well. And again, it is for the counties. It's in the counties. It's in northeastern St. Joseph County and northwestern and southwestern Michigan and northern Branch County and southwestern Michigan. Until 6:30 p.m., a confirmed and large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Colon, or 13 miles north of Sturgis, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. So this is a PDS. As you can see, you got these greens and blues right there, reds and oranges and yellows. Well, it just updated. Reds here, greens there, right in the middle. Tornado vortex signature. We go to CC. That's debris. This right here, that is all inflow. We go to reflectivity. You can see that it outlines that notch right there perfectly. The blue on CC. But right here, that lines perfectly with the bottom of this tail right here. That is debris. That is a tornado debris signature. It is on the ground still. ZDR confirms it. The low values of ZDR right in there. is going. Let me turn off those. So if you're in the path of this storm, if you're underneath this tornado warning in the path of this storm, you need to take shelter. Anybody that lives on West Girard Road in Indiana, that's actually Michigan. Sorry, Michigan. If you live in Hodunk, Girard, anybody along state or Interstate 69, Butler, you need to take shelter. Anybody in Tecumseh, very hard names to pronounce. Burlington, you might need to take shelter. Clarendon, you might need to take shelter. Homer, you might want to watch it. This storm is dangerous. It's isolated. It's completely by itself. It is completely by itself. Large supercell. You got classic birdwing signature, hook echo, and then tornado inside of that. So the storm is picking up everything. So we got two very dangerous tornadic storms in Michigan right at this point. This was not in the main threat. If I show you the SPC right now, Michigan had a 5% chance of tornadoes, and right now it's got two very large and extremely dangerous tornadoes right now. So that's how you. So that just tells you that because they issued that does not mean that it's just in that area. It's for any area surrounding it as well. We got another severe thunderstorm. We got another supercell down here that is also beginning to rotate. It's got very small amounts of rotation, but it's still the tornadic supercell nonetheless. This one is radar indicated. This is a tornado warning for northern Steuben County and northeastern Indiana and Branch County in southwestern Michigan, and in northwestern Hillsdale County in southeastern Michigan. And this is until 6:45. It's not confirmed. It is a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, and it's moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. So, if you're in this tornado warning, you need to watch out. Cold water, you need to look out. Quincy, Allen, Jonesville, Litchfield, Butler. You need to watch out. Gilead, you are pretty much safe right now, but keep watch. You might have more storms on the way. Yeah, so if you're in any of these tornado warnings right now, you need to take shelter. That is an observed tornado warning. It's PDS as well. So this one's still on the ground. This one is still on the ground. Just went through Portage. I pray for everybody in Portage to be okay. Because this tornado, oh man, yeah, it's going right over Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. Right now, as we speak. That is horrifying. That is horrifying. I feel for everybody that's in south of Kalamazoo right now and who's in the path of this. Galesburg, you are next in line for this. You need to take shelter immediately. Battle Creek, you are the next city in the path of this. You need to watch yourself. Because it's already went through Portage, and now it's going through the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport and heading towards Galesburg. If you live in Battle Creek, you need to take shelter right at this moment. Because you have, let me check here. What is this? It's moving 35 miles an hour. So we're just going to take that real quick. We're going to 35. Battle Creek, you got 28 minutes. You have half an hour to get in your safe space before this dangerous storm is on top of you. That's a major populous area. If I turn off the radar that I'm on right now, this is a huge city. It is a populous area. A very bad populous area. And this tornado might actually hit another airport as well. The W.K. Kellogg Regional Airport. So we got one airport that's already been hit. We have another one in the crosshairs. I really hope this storm goes north or south of Battle Creek. Oh, that's a tornado emergency. That's a tornado emergency. That is a tornado emergency. Oh boy. Tornado emergency for Girard. Alright, now it's the time. Anybody in this warning, anybody in Girard and Butler, you gotta take shelter. Doesn't matter if the tornado's coming towards you or not. You need to take shelter because there is an extremely dangerous tornado. It's a deadly tornado. Deadly tornado. Tornado emergency. Tornado emergency has been issued. A confirmed large and destructive tornado was located over Union City or 10 miles northwest of Coldwater, moving northwest at 45 miles, northeast at 45 miles an hour. Tornado emergency for Union City, Michigan. If you're in Union City, you need to take cover now. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. It's a deadly tornado. Northern Branch County in Michigan. You gotta take shelter. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous tornado at this point right now. Where's Union City at? Is this Union City over here? Yeah, that's not good. That is not good at all. And I think the reason why they issued it was because of the interstate. Another tornado warning has been issued. All right, Battle Creek, you are now in the risk for. Yeah, you're now underneath this tornado warning. This tornado warning is actually for your entire county. That's another tornado warning now. Am I hearing things? I think I'm hearing things, but yeah. So, yeah, Michigan is getting slammed right now. We have an observed tornado warning for Battle Creek, and it's a PDS still. And I think what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to issue another tornado emergency for Battle Creek if this continues to go the same direction it's been going. So there's still a tornado emergency. We're going to check this out right now. Oh man. That's Union City. I'm betting that's Union City. Now let me go Google Maps real quick. Union City, you gotta take cover. If you're in this tornado emergency, you need to take cover now. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot stress this enough. You need to take shelter. This is a dangerous storm. It's a deadly storm, and it will. And I think this tornado warning right here is for both of these storms, this one and that one. They got one heading towards Battle Creek, and they got one heading in the same exact county. And they got another couple storms south of it that also has rotation with it that's heading towards Coldwater that actually I think might have a tornado with it. They need to issue another tornado emergency for this county. Burlington's going to get hit. Burlington is going to get hit. And I think it's going right over the town of Union City. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Hold on. I'm doing this really fast here. Satellite, please. Give me satellite. Thank you. It's over here. Coldwater. Girard. Yeah, that's Union City. That is Union City. That's Union City. The tornado's going straight through Union City right now. Where's this tornado located at? It's going to go through Union City. That's a new tornado warning, and it's for the south of where this tornado warning is. So now there's a new tornado warning heading into from the great northeastern Indiana into southern central Michigan. Southern central Michigan is getting hammered. There's a tornado emergency. There's a PDS tornado. There's actually 3 PDS tornado warnings right now. There's this one. Still, now it's it's still a PDS. That's a PDS. And then we have a PDS up here. And I do believe that this PDS up here is for both of these storms. Because I do believe that they're both on the ground. We're going to go down to this one now. We're going to down to these storms now. We're going to look at these now. Yes, there's rotation on both of these. Dangerous, dangerous storms right now, heading into Michigan right now. This is not even in the event that's supposed to happen. This is completely away from where the actual event was supposed to happen. The event is actually supposed to happen like way, way later. But right now it's going off in Michigan right now. So we got one storm that's heading into cold water that might have a tornado in it. It doesn't look like it, but this one south near Angola in Indiana heading towards Fremont and Jamestown looks like it's trying to spin up. Boy, oh boy. Dangerous storms when you see these type of angles, not good. Okay, I'm gonna see what we can find here. So yeah, if you're in any of these tornado warnings, you need to watch out because at any moment, these storms can go on top of you and produce a tornado at any point. We still got a tornado emergency over here. It's observed. It's been observed for the longest time. And it's still on the ground. And I'm not really too sure where exactly it's at. I think there is 2 different areas of rotation. That's a new tornado warning. That is a new tornado warning. And it's for central Indiana. And that storm has rotation. Oh my goodness, it's everywhere. This is everywhere. This is absolutely everywhere. Cannot stress this enough. This is probably... This is not what I wanted. Okay, let's go back to this. This has rotation to it. Yeah. These storms are going to do so much. And this is not even... This is in the risk now. This storm down here is in the risk. These are not. These are in the 5% chance of tornadoes. And it's getting slammed up here. If this is happening in the 5% risk, imagine what's going to happen when it gets to the 10% hatched risk, where it's actually where the event is originally forecasted to happen. And Michigan's going nuts. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna compose myself. Go and go for this tornado warning and tell these people around here. But that's about it. If you're in this tornado warning, you need to take shelter. If you're in Fairmount, tornado warning is issued for southern Grant County and central Indiana until 6:45. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Fairmount, moving east of 40 miles an hour. So if you're in Fairmount, Fowlerton, Gas City, even Jonesboro, Gas City, you guys need to watch out. Upland, you're next to get a tornado warning if this storm persists. Let me see. Let me play the loop and see where this is heading towards. It's gonna head. Oh, I gotta watch it here. It's gonna head right over Fairmount in a couple. Rotation is getting a lot stronger. So if you're in this tornado warning in Indiana, you need to watch. Yeah. So Michigan is just getting lit right now. All right, we're gonna go back up to the threat right now because it's just going absolutely Galesburg, I said it. I said it already. I don't know why they haven't really looked at this because this is going straight for Battle Creek. It's starting to lose its momentum. But it's still on the ground. It's still on the ground. It is still here. It is right there. It is right there still. So this is dangerous. Very dangerous. Let me see about this tornado over here. Went right over Burlington. Or it's about to do something extremely not very cool. Is it's still observed? Still a PDS. So radar indicated. We're gonna check down with these storms now. Still got rotation. Here and there, red and green right beside each other. Right here's the rotation. Right there. This storm also has some rotations going right in the cold water. Right here. These have very strong inflow, which means the atmosphere is extremely it's the amount of vorticity in the atmosphere is insane. Kalamazoo, I think you're fine. Battle Creek, you still need to watch out because this storm may or may not have a tornado with it. I pray for all those affected already. I pray already for all those affected. Let me just go do something here. Whew. Man, oh man. Just one right after another in Michigan. It was just boom. Just like that. Man, oh man. I've never caught a tornado emergency on live stream before. Today was the first day. Alright, let's check. I'm gonna go to radar scope because more coverage. Not sure what's gonna be the best radar to cover. That's not even close to being what I needed. Alright, that's pretty good. That's better. But this was like a while ago. There's some strong rotation with these. And it's got a lot of contamination, so it's very hard to see where the tornado warning or where the rotation is actually located. There's a storm south of here. That's interesting. Man, oh man. And these storms are just gonna get worse and worse. Alright, let's go down here now. Let's check this storm out here. It's got a cell merger right now. So it's gonna struggle for a bit. And it might not even do anything, but there is a new area rotation just northwest of Summitville that's starting to get stuff done. There's another storm over here that is also going to have some rotation with as well. So, and that's a discrete. All these down here are discrete. Indianapolis has an interesting storm here. There's another storm south of it. There's another storm here. There's a big storm here, and there's more storms forming. It's gonna be all over the place. This event is far from over. It's just beginning. This is just right now. You're gonna have more problems when you get into Ohio. Like, this is just the beginning. All I can do is pray. They canceled the tornado emergency, I see already, but there's still a tornado on the ground, I do believe. No, there's not. Okay, so the tornado that was in Union City is no longer on the ground. the velocity says that it still has rotation and still is capable of producing a tornado. I wonder if this is still observed. And I think that's what this storm. I think that's what this is still the tornado on the ground, and I think that definitely is. I do believe so. Which is interesting because the storm looks unorganized now. The storm behind this supercell looks unorganized, but it still has that, kind of classic-ish look to it, but it's struggling a little bit because the storm sucked up all the energy in the atmosphere. Now, let's see here. What was this? Something got sent to me, and alright. Yeah, this storm could be producing another tornado right on top of Tekansha. So, definitely, this is an interesting event. I've seen more tornado warnings today than I have yesterday, which is hard to believe, but it's true. And all the storms down in Indiana, they're going to be the dangerous ones because they're heading into a very moist and rich atmosphere. And like I said, in the next few hours, in the next hour or two, these storms are going to be marching into western and central Ohio. So, and that's not concerning. I wonder if they added a new tornado watch yet. Yes, they have. They've actually expanded the tornado watch. All right. So what I said before earlier, that this part of Ohio was going to be underneath a tornado watch, it has now happened. They have issued a tornado watch for pretty much all of western Ohio. The entire western half of Ohio is underneath a tornado watch. Columbus, you're underneath it. So anybody in the big cities, gotta watch it because the storms in Indiana are just getting started. And they're gonna get worse when they head off into that direction. The storms in Michigan are going just absolutely insane right now. Though we do have a couple storms that are kind of struggling right now. There's another storm by Benton Harbor that looks interesting. It's all by itself. You never want to see storms like this all by themselves because they will have nothing in the way of them. And they'll just last longer. So yeah, so pretty much I will be doing most of the coverage in this section of Ohio. Actually, maybe the whole entire state, depending on how long I'm on for. But these storms will move. All these storms that you see here in central Indiana will move off into this general direction. And expect tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings to be issued for possibly this area of Ohio in the next hour or so. Maybe in the next 30 minutes, depending on how fast these storms are moving. So, everybody in the western half of Ohio, from anybody that's north and south of Columbus and west of that, you guys are underneath the tornado watch and will need to heed the storm warnings. So we don't have tornado warnings right now, but the state north of us is definitely getting its fair share and has had 2 violent tornadoes and are still underneath tornado warnings right now. Still a PDS up there. Radar indicated. Oh, this is confirmed now. So this is confirmed. All right, I'm telling. Okay, so if you guys heard about the watches and stuff, then I'm just going to shut that off. If you haven't, I'll be way more information later. But right now I'm going to talk about this storm right here. This one is heading from Fremont. I think Fremont just got hit by a tornado in northeastern Indiana, and I think that is the case. So I think Fremont just got hit with a tornado. It's observed now. It's actually a PDS now. It's a PDS tornado warning. So every single one of these storms are capable of producing extremely strong and violent tornadoes, like it just did in Fremont. And these are small cells. This cell just popped up not even an hour ago, and it already produced a PDS tornado. CC is definitely going. It's going over Montgomery now. People in Montgomery, you need to. I think you might be too late for you guys. I wish Radar Omega would let me know when a storm has confirmed tornado. And actually, this one's still confirmed. Battle Creek. Oh man. Oh, I really hope. Oh my. Yeah. Battle Creek needs to watch out. I said that already before, and I'm saying it again. Battle Creek needs to watch. The northern side of Battle Creek needs to watch. This area up here, this storm is moving in this direction. It's not on the ground right now, but if it does produce, it's going to produce right on top of you. And everybody in Battle Creek needs to take shelter because the storm has the possibility of producing a strong tornado. We've seen what it did in Portage. We've seen what it did on the airport over here. It'll probably do the same thing to you if it decides to drop another tornado. And it's very possible that it is producing right this second. This storm over here still has rotation. It's recycling. I can tell because I see two different types of rotation. There and there. This was the first one. That's the old one. This is the brand new one. I can tell because of the higher amounts of velocity signatures. This is the... And if I go to reflectivity, I can show you. Well, I gotta get this out of there. Yeah, it's recycling. So the old rotation was back here. This is the new rotation now. So that means it's going to be producing another tornado probably in the next half an hour. Again, Battle Creek, you guys need to watch out. Alright, let's go down to these storms now, because we got two cells that look very interesting. They both have rotation. And we have one that is observed. That is now going, that hit Fremont and is now entering in Michigan. And Montgomery needs to watch out because you're right directly in the path. Cambria and Reading. If you're underneath this tornado warning, I mean, it is a PDS tornado warning. So, there is a tornado on the ground and it is dangerous. If you're in this warning, you need to take shelter. Do not, whatever you do, do not go outside because you are risking your life. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, this velocity signature and near Fremont is just getting worse and worse. No debris signature, thank goodness. But nonetheless, there was a tornado. There possibly was a tornado and maybe still is. Or maybe was lifted and probably is in the process of producing again. New tornado warning. Still radar indicated. Still hefty amount of rotation down here in Indiana. Oh boy. Man, oh man. So, we got 3 storms, possibly 4, that are still trying to produce tornadoes. We got, right now, we got 1, two, three, four storms right in a row in Michigan that produce tornadoes and are capable of producing more tornadoes. And there's storms in Indiana right now that are capable of producing tornadoes as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then possibly 5 and 6 over there. In a line in a row. And more down here near Indianapolis. Let's check these ones. Oh boy. Oh god. All these storms are rotating. Every single one of these storms is rotating. Oh boy. Everybody in eastern Indiana, watch out for these storms. Like this is no joke. Like there's supercells all over the state right now. You got one, you got possibly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 right now. Maybe 9 and 10, depending on what those look like. And I'm not worried, and I'm worried for that, but I'm also worried for Ohio, because these storms are just starting, and they are starting very rapidly. And as soon as they get into more volatile atmosphere over here in Ohio, oh boy. Salina, you'll probably be underneath the tornado warning in probably 30 minutes, so I need you guys to watch. If you're in Salina, Ohio, you need to watch. So pretty much the same area that got hit with those tornadoes like a couple months ago are going to be underneath the gun again. With this tornado near Hartford City, southeast of Marion, is heading in towards your direction. If I play you guys a loop, these storms just formed. Watch this. This is incredible. These storms are getting extremely dangerous right now. Boy, oh boy. Alright. Alright, we're going to check these storms down here now. Indicated. Okay, so these storms are no longer on the ground. That's still observed. Probably, I think it's exactly right there. I think that's where it's at right now. Boy, oh boy. Man, these storms are just absolutely incredible. Let's check right now. Yep, there's still rotation. There's debris with this storm. There's not, but it's possibly still on the ground. Heading towards Reading right now. Oh boy. We're going to check these storms down in Indiana, because these are the storms that are going to travel off into western Ohio. Because the main event wasn't supposed to be up here, and these storms fired off quickly and produced significant tornadoes. These storms down here are in the event, and they're absolutely just going off now. So we're going to check these real quick. Yeah, look at all these storms. Even got storms up here that are dangerous. Got this one, north of Columbia City. All these storms are capable of producing tornadoes. And then you got these storms south, which look incredible. You got 1 here, 2 there, 3 here, 4, 5, and 6. And they're all moving off into Ohio. So we're going to check in individually. We're going to go from north to south. We're going to check this tornado real quick, because this is the storm that looks insane. Yep, there's rotation with that, as you can see. Red's here, blues and greens there. Rotation is right there. Is there a debris signature to this? Not at the moment, but I have no doubt that this storm might produce a tornado somewhere down the line later today. It's definitely looking pretty good. There's a rotation with this storm. Not at the moment. It's broad right now. Alright, we're going to go to this northernmost storm. That's looking interesting. It doesn't have rotation, but it definitely has some strong winds with it. But if it starts rotating, it might be problematic for over here in northern Fort Wayne, Indiana. Alright, let's go to the storm over here. If it loads. There's a bunch of scattered thunderstorms. However, there is a storm over here that has that classic shape to it. It's got a little bit of rotation here. It's a little bit. Huntington probably dodged a bullet. And severe thunderstorm warnings are just blowing up the place right now. Okay, so a tornado warning has been canceled. We're going to check these storms up here real quick. That still has rotation with it just by looking at it. And it's still in its recycling phase. Battle Creek, hopefully you guys are in your safe space. Boy, oh boy. If that produces a tornado at any point, it's gonna do some damage because this is a major populous area. I really hope it waits until it gets past that city, because we've already seen a couple tornadoes here in Union City and in south of Kalamazoo that did quite a bit of damage. And this one's still observed. And it's a PDS still. But I am not seeing anything on that one. Let me check over here. What's going on over here? Let's see here. I'm seeing a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely on the ground still, but it's not picking up too much, which is a good thing. It's in rural area right now, which is good. It's not hitting anything bad. I mean, you got houses along this road, and if you're in this tornado warning in this county, what county is this? Hillsdale County. Hillsdale County in Michigan. If you're in Hillsdale County, you need to watch out, because that's still an observed tornado. Is that debris? No, I don't think so. I think you're fine. I think everybody's fine up here. I think you dodged a bullet. This might be on the ground again, though. This storm might be on the ground again. Let me check here. Yeah, there's still rotation with it. There's actually still rotation with both of these storms. And as a matter of fact, I really hope it doesn't produce a tornado right here, because it's gate to gate now. It's gate to gate right now. So if it produces a tornado, if it's not on the ground right now, it's about to be. Like right there, where these two colors meet. Really hope that nothing happens. There's new rotation down here south of this storm, but I think it's for this storm. I think my products are late on each other. They're not lining up correctly. Either that or it's just me. So again, let's go down to here. It's not confirmed yet. Still rotating though. Goodness gracious. That's got some decent rotation on it. Alright, the cell south of it is now rotating. That has rotation on it. They're probably going to issue a tornado warning for this storm eventually. Let's check the storms down here. That's probably going to get a tornado warning. This is probably going to get a tornado warning. And possibly that's going to get a tornado warning. So there might be 3 new tornado warnings. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, boy. All these storms over here. Yeah, I think that these are the storms to watch right here. Man, you get these classic shapes right here. They're all doing this shape. This one's got a hook on it, which might be producing a tornado. And it might be on the ground. Let's take a look here. It's got inflow. This is not debris. I know that because that's hail. That is hail. You see these pinks up here? That is higher reflectivity and usually coincides with very heavy rain and very large hail. And if I look on correlation coefficient, that correlation coefficient basically tells you stuff that's in the atmosphere that is not rain. And lower values means more bigger stuff that's not meteorological things in the air. That's non-meteorological right there, which is hail. So they're objects in the sky. So Mount Pleasant just got hit with hail, and Franklin is about to get pummeled with hail as well. Franklin, Indiana, you need to watch out. This storm is rotating as well, so you might see a tornado warning as well. Are these moving due east? Are these storms moving due east? It's rotating. That's all I gotta say. Are these moving due east? Yeah, they're moving east northeast right now. And are looking extremely tornadic right now. This storm north in New Palestine, it's got a lot of heavy wind. I wouldn't call that rotation, but it could possibly be. We're very close to the radar. The radar site is right up here in an airport in Indianapolis, and we're not too far from it over here. And this storm over here, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna go back to where we just were. That I don't even know what just happened there. This storm right here is a lot of damaging winds. Man, I cannot draw right. It's got a lot of damaging winds. Draw that line, but it's actually that's not damaging winds at all. I lied. That's not damaging winds. That's actually rotation. Yeah, this thing is tightening. Okay, well, if you're south of Indianapolis, you need to watch out for this storm south of Indianapolis, because it's got rotation. And if it turns right, or if it turns left, it's going to go probably straight towards Indianapolis. So you guys need to watch out. The storm south of Indianapolis, Franklin's getting hammered with hail right now. That's heading towards Shelbyville, Rushville, and possibly Morristown. This storm is also rotating. The storm behind the one that's southwest of Indianapolis is possibly rotating. This storm over here, it's a cluster, but it looks like it might be rotating as well. We might be seeing a new tornado warning somewhere in the state, because we got storms that are just churning right now. Still observed tornado in Michigan. This storm is going absolutely nuts. 3-inch hail. 3-inch hail. That's almost as big as my hand. Imagine getting hail as big as my hand. That is large. That is absolutely insane. Alright. We're tired after work today. we're going to back to that storm. Holy that's a large hail core. Wow, that's an impressive hail core. And if we go to correlation coefficient, that's exactly what we see there. Hail getting dropped in Avila and possibly Kendallville in the next couple minutes. If this warning is in the same direction where the storm is going, Waterloo and Kendallville need to watch out. Alright, let's check the velocities on this thing. Not rotating, a lot of heavy winds. But anytime, anywhere, these storms can definitely have rotation. But right now, it's got large hail. Some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And I think that's a damage threat considerable. I'm pretty sure. Destructive. That's a destructive thunderstorm warning. It's a severe thunderstorm damage threat destructive. You don't see those all the time, but you do see those every now and then. Alright, storms up here in Michigan looks like they're going again. Okay, they cleared out. They've cleared out so far. Yep, new areas of rotation have just been there and there. I won't be surprised if a new tornado warning gets issued for this storm over here. But it's heading north, and the more north you go, the more stable area you're going to hit. So those storms might die off here in a bit. This storm is still observed. Velocities are still there. I don't see a debris signature, though. That's one thing I don't see. And I don't see it on ZDR either. The storm might be fine, and I think it's trying to recycle because there was rotation here, there's another bit of rotation here, and there's more rotation on the back of it. If that's even rotation. Which it might be and it might not be. Alright, let's go to these down. Let's go down. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go down to these storms down here near Indianapolis. The storm is rotating more and more. It's definitely need a severe thunderstorm warning on it. It's here pretty soon. These storms are dangerous. At any point and at any time, these storms can just... Well, I can't tell if there's rotation there because the radar, it's in a dead spot. So you got a lot of range folding over here. But this thing might not be rotating anymore. It could be rotating still. This thing is getting more and more rotating. This thing is rotating more and more as the passing scans go by. And the storms down south of it looks like they're rotating as well. You might not be. You can probably see a little bit of it. Yeah, you can definitely see a little bit of it right there. And you can definitely see it bit right here. When it makes an appendage like that, they're almost rotating. They're almost all the time rotating in some way, shape, or form. So with that being said, Indianapolis and anybody in Indiana still needs to watch out. That's a mesoscale discussion. That's a new mesoscale discussion. That's a new tornado warning. That's for, okay, so that's radar indicated. That's a new tornado warning for Michigan. It's radar indicated. An extension off of this one that was observed that is no longer on the ground. Thank goodness. We're gonna read this. We're gonna actually go and talk about this tornado warning for just a bit. All right. This tornado warning is issued for southeastern Hillsdale County and southeastern Michigan until 7:30 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over near Reading, or 7 miles south of Hillsdale, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So if you're in this tornado warning, you need to make sure that you are prepared to get in your shelter. If you live on Route 99, which you're probably already getting hit by the storm, on Route 34, if you're on anywhere near State Route 127, all the way down towards Hudson, Pittsford, Wheatland, Addison, North Adams. Ransom, you might be fine. Roland, Onstead, anybody that's in this direction past that, this warning needs to make sure that they watch out for this storm because it could drop a tornado at any point. Anybody in this warning needs to make sure that they are prepared to get in their storm shelter in a bathroom, in a basement, a closet, any interior room that will shelter you from the tornadic winds outside. You need to be prepared because these storms today can drop tornadoes at any point. All right, now let's take a look at this mesoscale discussion that just got posted. It just got posted. This is Central Daylight Time, so 5:46 is 6:46 our time. So 2 minutes ago they issued it. All right, let's see what it reads is. Let's see. Summary: supercells will spread northeast this evening. Tornado threat continues along with large hail. Exit region of mid-level speed max is spreading across the central Great Lakes region early this evening, approaching shortwave speed. Shortwave/speed max is contributing to a slow northward advance of surface warm front that currently drapes across northern Ohio into southern Michigan. No less than half a dozen long-lived supercells are currently noted near this warm front, several of which are or have been tornadic. Additionally, very large hail has been noted at times. This activity will continue spreading northeast over the next few hours. Greatest tornado threat will be near and just south of this warm front as buoyancy drops considerably north of the wind shift. A bit south of the warm front, discrete supercells are gradually increasing in intensity across eastern Indiana. Long-limb updrafts will spread into the Ohio portion of the WW196 in the next 1 to 2 hours. So, that means that this area over here and up here, the risk is still there and it's possibly increasing as we speak. The longer time passes, the more unstable the atmosphere is and the more chances that tornadoes can possibly form. Which means everybody in western Ohio, north and south, and central need to watch out because, these storms are what the Storm Prediction Center is saying, because that mesoscale discussion came from the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, which is why it says it was posted 5:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, because Norman, Oklahoma is in that general vicinity. So the Storm Prediction Center is confident that this area is going to get good amount of storms, if not tornadoes. Everybody needs to watch it. Everybody needs to watch out in that area. So the tornado warning in Indiana has been canceled. There's 2 tornado warnings that are lingered. One's still radar indicated. Both of them are radar indicated, actually. So things are starting to dim down in Michigan because they're starting to get a more stable atmosphere. But like they said, the warm front is located possibly right around here, making these storms pushing northward. And this warm front is going to continue to travel northward, which means the air is going to get drop in buoyancy considerably. And I think that's what they mentioned. Let me read this again. Yeah, buoyancy drops considerably north of the wind shift, which means that rising motion will be a factor. A rising motion will be there as well as rotating updrafts. So the wind shift is there and it will happen considerably. So that's what they're saying. So we're not out of the danger yet. The danger hasn't even started for us over here in Ohio. So it's just getting started. It is nice and sunny outside. I can look through my window and see that it's possibly still sunny and warm and humid. So it's going to get pretty ugly in the next few hours. So yeah. All right. What I'm actually gonna do, cause I gotta go to the bathroom. They're still producing 3-inch hail up in Kendallville. Kendallville actually just got slammed with 3-inch hail. Hopefully everybody's all right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play the loop. I am going to go get something to eat, go to the bathroom, and get ready for the event that's going to unfold because it's probably going to be a very busy night and a long one. So I will see you guys in a bit, and hopefully you guys are, safe and sound and know what to do if a storm is coming towards you. Because I'll be gone for a bit, but I'll be back before the event starts with us. So, so I'm going to go get a drink, go to the restroom, get something to eat. I'll be back here pretty soon, so bear with me, and I'll be back here pretty soon covering the event that'll unfold in Ohio. And if something unfolds before I get back, I will be back in a jiff. So, I'll be right back. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I am back. I got food. And perfect timing because I see there is a tornado that's been issued for Paulding County, Ohio. Okay, I am back. I got food. And perfect timing because I don't need that anymore. Today, food of choice is chili dogs. Hopefully, you guys don't mind me eating. I'm actually gonna move my mic away so you guys won't hear me eat. I'm actually gonna turn. Okay, so there's a tornado that's confirmed here. That's near Battle Creek. I can't exactly sure. I don't know exactly sure where it's at, but I'm guessing. Ah, you bastard. I'm guessing it's right here. So, Battle Creek, you need to look out because if this is a tornado, it's confirmed and it's heading right directly to you. So, yeah. If we need to do something, yeah, I think there's a good chance that. Alright, so enough of that. There's this tornado for for Paulding County in Ohio. That's a tornado on the ground. It looks like it. Uh, no, that's inflow. But yeah, that's let's see. Tornado warning for central Allen County, northwestern Indiana, southwestern Paulding County, and west central Ohio until 8:15 p.m. So if you're in Paulding, if you're in pain, if you're in Paulding, if you're in pain, if you're in Laddie, if you're in anywhere in central, east central Paulding County in Ohio, you need to be in your safe space, or you need to heed this warning until if a tornado does happen, you need to make sure that you are prepared. I'm actually going to look around here. Because this is concerning. if this is an actual tornado on the ground, it's gonna need a tornado emergency probably for this city. Let's see here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this rotation is strong now. Very strong rotation, heading into Paulding County, Ohio, from Indiana. Goodness gracious. And that might actually... Hang on just a second. Okay, it's just inflow, but that was concerning. That looked like a big debris signature. Wouldn't have been surprised if it was a tornado because it's directly over where a tornado should be. So, yeah. We got storms over here that are entering in the Salina area. Like I said before, Salina's going to have to watch out for these severe thunderstorms. There are thunderstorms still that are in south. And oh my goodness, this thing's still rotating, isn't it? That's a scary sight. This is also a scary sight. Both of these storms got rotation. New tornado warning. Oh. Okay. So like I said before, so I was right first time. New tornado warning. This is for Salina, Ohio. So Salina, gotta get prepared. Gotta get in your safe space here pretty soon, because this storm is rotating. It's looking interesting. I think it might have a tornado with it. So, tornado warning for southern Mercer County in west central Ohio until 8:15 p.m. Anybody in Mercer County, you gotta watch out, especially in Coldwater and Salina. The storm is moving sort of your direction. I'm not sure if that's a debris signature. It honestly might be, but it's a strong velocity signature nonetheless. Right here. Goodness gracious. If there's not a tornado on the ground, there will be. And everybody in this entire county will have to watch out. Blues and greens, reds. Rotation right here. There's actually an anticyclonic rotation on the back of this thing too. So there's two areas of rotation. One's cyclonic, one's anticyclonic. And you can see that on radar. Actually might be a tornado already with that. We'll just have to keep watching that. I think there's a tornado in Paulding County now. There's a tornado here. That's a tornado. Paulding County, you need to take shelter. The storm is heading onto State Route 127. If you know anybody that lives on State Route 27, you need to tell them to take shelter. There is a tornado on the ground. There is a tornado on the ground. That's a debris signature. Right there is a debris signature. This is the inflow. That's the debris signature right there. There is a tornado on the ground in Paulding County right now. Stuff's starting to happen now. I think there's a tornado there. Yeah. Alright, Mercer County might have a tornado. Paulding County definitely has a tornado. That is definitely a tornado signature right there. Let me go to radar scope. Let me check real quick. Let me check what's happening. What's this? Where am I at right now? I'm up in the northern radar. That's still the closest radar. Okay. Let me look here. Let me know for. I want to know exactly for sure. Definitely a tornado in Paulding County. That's for sure. Definitely a huge big spectrum with ball. Correlation coefficient. There's a tornado there. Let's see here in this county. There's gonna be a tornado there, for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, Coldwater, you need to be in your safe space right now. Right now is the time to get in your safe space right now. A tornado is upon you. If not right now, it will be. I think it's already on the ground. It's on the ground. It's gotta be. It's gotta be on the ground. There's no way that it's not on the ground. It's probably right here, heading towards Coldwater. Anybody in Coldwater, you need to go right now. No questions asked. And this is hard because I'm trying to eat. Man, all these storms are going to have rotation with it when they enter Ohio. Everybody in western Ohio's got to watch out. We got 2 storms already producing tornadoes. Both of these are confirmed. Not by the National Weather Service, but by me. They're definitely on the ground, if not almost on the ground. Because this is gate to gate. That's a TVS. You only see that with storms that are producing tornadoes. They're both supercells. We're starting a new mesoscale discussion. That's for flash flooding. For flash flooding possible. Okay, so this one's no longer observed up here near Brattle Creek, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to worry about these 2 storms because these 2 storms are absolutely just going at it. Whew, man. I wonder. I really do. I wonder. I think that's a tornado on the ground. Paulding definitely has a tornado on the ground. That is definitely a tornado on the ground right now. Still radar indicated. But I have no doubt that Paulding County has a tornado. There has to be a tornado on the ground here. There's got to be. There has to be 100%. Man, oh man. So we got 2 tornadic thunderstorms that just entered Ohio and just produced tornadoes. We got a thunderstorm up here. Okay, still a tornado, but it's radar indicator rotation. We're going back down south. It's now the time where my yeah, that's a tornado. That's got to be a tornado. There's no way that's not a tornado. That's got to be. That's got to be. me just pull up something right here really quick.
Anticyclonic mesocyclone within a left-moving supercell that's producing a lot of hail.
That's a tornado. That's 100%. That's 100% a tornado. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. Got to be. Alright, let me look at correlation coefficient. This will tell me. Velocities definitely say so. Velocities definitely say so. Cold water, I said already before. Alright, new tornado warning for Paulding. Still radar indicated, but I really think that should be confirmed. Paulding is getting slammed with rain right now. St. Mary's and Wapakoneta need to watch out for this storm. I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. Goodness gracious. New tornado warning. And that is for Indiana. Nope, that's not. Where is that tornado warning from? Where did it come from? New tornado warning. That's the new tornado warning. Oh boy. Oh, that's a tornado. Finally, we get a debris signature. That's 100% a tornado. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tornado. That is a tornado. That's definitely a tornado. All right, Salina, cold water. Right now in your safe shade. I don't care if the warning says that's not confirmed. It's confirmed on me, on my end. It's confirmed on my end. No doubt about it. Where's the other tornado warning at? Okay, interesting. I'm surprised I don't have any storm chasers on this. What's this guy looking at? That's a Gus NATO. Oh, it's a confirmed tornado. And he's got it right here. What's this? I wish I had more chasers that were on the storms in Ohio. But I don't have any. Not right at this point. Because, man, feel like that was just a big gust of wind that looked like a tornado. Because, oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. That's a tornado. 100%. 100%. And there's a storm behind it. There's 3 storms behind it. 4 storms behind it that has rotation. Oh my god! Look at this. You got this storm that's doing that. You got this storm that's doing this. This storm that's doing that. And then this storm that's doing this. They've got rotation. All of them do. Every single one of these do. They need a tornado warning for this. Okay then, I didn't know that this was confirmed. Apparently it is now. New scan. But man, they need a tornado warning for this storm over here. It doesn't have tor possible either. Oh, Middletown might have just got hit. Yep, there it is. There it is. There's the new tornado warning. I told you. I knew that was going to get issued. Middletown might just got hit. And I think they did. I think there was a tornado there. I think there was a tornado there. I think Middletown just got hit. Yeah, it just got hit. It just got hit. Middletown just took a direct hit from the storm over here in Indiana. That's a tornado on the ground over here in Indiana. Then you got this storm over here that also has a little rotation. It's very broad right this second. But if it tightens up, we're going to have another storm that's going to need a tornado warning here pretty soon. But yeah, Middletown just got hit by a tornado. So you circle this. Correlation coefficient. It pops up right there. Reflectivity confirms it. Yeah, that's a tornado. There's no way that's not a tornado. That is definitely a tornado right there. Middletown, Indiana just got hit by a tornado. There are 4 supercells behind each other. This needs a tornado warning as well. The storm behind this one. We got 4 storms all in a line. Supercells. This one, this one, this one, and this one. All tornadic. Every single last one of them. There we go. There he is. There's the confirmed tornado report. Coldwater, hopefully you were in your safe space. Hopefully I warned you guys good enough. What about this one? Man, oh man. This thing is fucking churning. Sorry, excuse my language, but it's churning. It is churning and it's moving fast. Holy moly. Yeah. Big old supercell, giant hook. There's definitely a tornado with this storm. There's gotta be. There has to be. I'm just gonna call it right now and say it's confirmed. That's all. I'm just gonna call it and say it's confirmed. Oh. Anybody, if you're along the river, if you're along the Ogilvie River, you got to. That's a tornado. There's no way that's not a tornado. Correlation coefficient isn't working on this end. Let's go to radar scope. It's working on this end neither. so the radar scope is a little bit behind. So done with my food. New tornado warning. Alright, new tornado warning. Nope, this is the new tornado warning. New tornado warning for Greenville, Ohio. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That's... Oh, boy. If that's not on the ground, it's on the ground. Alright, we got a tornado crossing the border into Ohio right now. The National Weather Service in Wilmington is up to par with this stuff. Oh, man. That's observed still. Man, oh man. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, tornado warning for northwestern Darke County in west central Ohio until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Winchester, moving east at 30 miles an hour. I got the freaking hiccups now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is starting to get incredibly interesting. We got 3 tornado warnings in Ohio now. 2 of them are definitely have tornadoes with it. That's a tornado. I don't know what the National Weather Service is. Is this Wilmington? That's Northern Indiana's National Weather Service. They have not confirmed this yet. Wilmington's on top of this shit. That's a tornado. That is 100% a tornado. If you are in Canalport, Fort Brown, Charlo, Molasses Gap, Melrose, Oakwood, along the Ogilvie River, if you are on County Road 171, entering I think that's man, there's a lot of roads. But yeah, if you are in this tornado warning or in the path of the storm, you need to take shelter. This has a tornado with it. I know it does. And they have not confirmed it yet. That's a confirmed tornado. That's a tornado. There's no way that's not a tornado. I mean, it could be. But where's velocities at? Okay. Maybe it's not confirmed anymore. Maybe it's not on the ground anymore, which will be the good thing. So, but anybody in that area, you need to heed that warning. Alright, let's go down to Salina's radar. That's observed now. Still a very strong rotation signature. Looks on the ground. But it's interesting. I think it went over cold water. But it's a tornado warning nonetheless. Everybody in front of this thing needs to watch out as well. St. Mary's, you're under the gun next, so you need to watch out. I'm going down to this storm because holy moly, Greenville is going to get lit up if this storm continues to track the way it is. That's okay. Alright. Sharps Crossings, Cold Town, Hill Grove. Get underground. That's all I can say right now. Get underground. This rotation is massive. Over Bartonia. Bartonia is probably getting a tornado right now. It's not underneath a tornado warning, which I have no idea why. Wilmington needs to watch this very closely, because this can drop a tornado at any point. Goodness gracious. It's dropping a load of hail too. That's what this is up here. That's not debris, that's hail. But man, oh man, this thing is churning. This thing is churning, and it is churning hard. All right. Which radar is this? Is this still the closest radar? I don't think so. That's not helping. What radar is this coming out of? I'm coming out of Wilmington's right now, which would make sense. All right. What do we got here? Velocities. Okay, I'm looking at velocities on two different platforms right now. This one has strong velocities. This one does not. What about storm relative? Neither does storm relative. Correlation coefficient? Still not there. Okay. I'm just double checking. That's why I have a second radar product. Just in case this one decides to not do what it's supposed to do. Alright. Check up here. Still getting rotation on it. Excuse me a moment while I blow my nose real quick. I'm just gonna. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Man. I said it before and I'll say it again. Western Ohio needs to watch out. We got 3 tornadoes in Ohio. Almost the 4th one entering Ohio from Indiana. I think maybe 1 or 2 of these has tornadoes with it. Let me just check this one real quick. If they don't have tornadoes, they're definitely impressive signatures, that's for sure. This one for sure is impressive. That's probably a tornado. That's a tornado entering Ohio right now. And it's heading towards Greenville. Oh, wow. Hold on. I think they need to watch this one closely. Because they issued this on the back of Indiana's severe thunderstorm warning. New tornado warning. Extension. For St. Mary's. St. Mary's, you are now underneath a tornado and it's observed. It's now observed. There's a tornado on the ground right now. Both of these are observed, and I think it's a PDS. I bet you it's PDS. Tornado producing storm was located over Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles an hour. This tornado warning is from northwestern Auglaize County in west central Ohio and east central Mercer County in west central Ohio. Excuse me. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. Boy, oh boy. So this tornado's been confirmed now. And so people in St. Mary's and the surrounding areas, you need to make sure you're in your safe spot. The storm can very well still have a tornado with it. Well, depending on, let's see where velocity is. Back here. Over Grand Lake, St. Mary's is where it's at. It's now getting dark, so now we're in the danger zone because these tornadoes can come at night. Man, oh man. I'm still worried about this storm over here, though. Because it's just churning and churning. The storm over here is also doing things. Same with this storm over here. That's radar indicated for some odd reason. Nope, it's still a confirmed tornado. That's a tornado right there. That's a tornado right there. There's a tornado with this storm, and they have not confirmed it yet. New tornado warning. Where is that new tornado warning? This is the new tornado warning. Or is it? Where is it? I think they're pulling my leg. Oh, there it is. Yep, that one's also observed. So we got 2 confirmed tornadoes. I told you that they were confirmed. So let's do this. Alright. A confirmed tornado was located over Continental or 12 miles south of the Defiance, moving east at 55 miles an hour. Tornado warning, confirmed tornado warning, is in effect for southeastern Defiance County in northwestern Ohio, northern Putnam County in west central Ohio, southeastern Paulding County in west central Ohio, and southeastern Henry County in northwestern Ohio until 8:45 p.m. So that means anybody in this county, Continental, let me see where you are right now. Oh man. I think my radar's a little bit slow. But confirmed tornado nonetheless. Let's see what we got here. Thunderstorm is all alone up here. Thunderstorm is all alone. Oh man, what's going on here? That's still. I got a lot of range folding. Holy moly! Man, oh man. So we got. It's confirmed now. It's not a PDS, but it's confirmed. It's picking up stuff now. It's picking up stuff now. I'm actually gonna go over here. That's on the ground. That's on the ground. Definitely churning, that's for sure. All these storms here today are extremely dangerous. But like I said, some areas in Ohio are going to get stuff. Some areas in Ohio aren't going to get stuff. Lima is about to be in a tornado warning here pretty soon. If the tornado keeps going in this general, in this general direction, Lima will soon be in the warning. But I'm more worried about it staying on this track because I'm right here. So, yeah. Dangerous storms. I'm going to go back to the storm. So I'm more worried about this storm impacting a very major populous area, which the rotation is getting way worse. Yeah, it's just getting there, man. Yikes. Yeah, there's a tornado with this storm down here. Is this storm confirmed finally? It's not. Why haven't they confirmed this yet? That's a huge tornado. That's a big tornado. That's definitely a tornado. My CC signature is way better on my radar scope than it is on fucking radar Omega. But that's a tornado. That is a tornado. This is a tornado right here. Heading towards Milroy right now. Or it's actually past Milroy. It's past Milroy. They're both radar indicated, but still, I think we need to watch out for the storms though. Behind it. Because all these are rotating. Watch this. This one's rotating. This one's rotating. The one behind it's rotating. And if I look, you can't really see it because the velocity signature kind of sucks on this one. But there actually might be tornadoes with these too. 100%. Velocity. Oh yeah. There's rotation with all these. Man, oh man. New tornado warning. Or is it? It's the radar indicated. This one's confirmed. I mean, holy moly. Oh, wow, look at this. Check this out. This right here might be a funnel cloud. Or this might be the tornado. It's a gnarly, gnarly storm. Alright. That's in Indiana. Oh boy. What we got here? Oh jeez. Man, oh man. These storms are just insane. Whew, Continental. St. Mary's again. Come on. Right there. Alright, I guess I gotta go to SPC just to look at the damn. Oh, they issued a tornado watch for down there too. Alright, scattered supercell threat. Alright, this is that mesoscale discussion I was trying to read and couldn't. It says scattered supercells will spread across southern and eastern Indiana into western Ohio in the next several hours. Tornado threat continues. I think I saw that already. Oh boy. Scattered supercells have grown upscale, gradually maturing as they spread across eastern/southern Indiana towards western Ohio. Air mass remains modestly unstable and strongly sheared. 21Z LILN sounding exhibits SB Cape around 2,500 joules per kilogram with 300 meters per squared second per second, whatever that. 0 to 3 kilometer storm relative helicity. This activity is expected to spread east-northeast this evening with an environment that is favorable for sustaining long-lived rotating updrafts and including the possibility for tornadoes. So they are saying this is supposed to persist for the next couple hours, and that is a new tornado warning. As for this cell that was in St. Mary's, that just came out of Mercer County. It's in heading towards Wapakoneta. Wapakoneta, you are now under a tornado warning. Yeah, this storm is heading off into my area. Wapakoneta, you are underneath the tornado warning right now. A new tornado warning. New tornado warning just got issued. As for this storm down here, there's actually a couple tornado warnings. So this tornado warning got issued 8:26. This one also got issued at 8:24. So that was 2 minutes in between each other. This one was issued 8:24. So these two were both issued at the same exact time. They indicate a new tornado warning. Oh my goodness. That's for southern Ohio, actually. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornadoes for Ohio. And this one looks incredible. Alright, let's look at this one. Velocities. Very, very, very good velocity couplet. Oh my goodness. So we gotta watch out for that one. So this one is for northwestern Lewis County and northeastern Kentucky, southern Adams County, and south central Ohio until 9:15. Anybody in this tornado warning along the Ohio River near Vanceburg, Kentucky, and Manchester, in between Vanceburg, Kentucky, and Manchester, Ohio. If you're in between that along the Ohio River, you need to be in your safe shelter, please. Or you need to heed the warning and get prepared. Portsmouth, you were in the crosshairs for this storm right here. Please watch out for it. Anybody in this warning, if you are underneath the tornado warning, you need to make sure that you are prepared to go into your storm shelter if this storm is heading towards you. Make sure you are up to date with your weather. Man, oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 tornado warnings right now currently still. We used to have 9. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see what we got in store over here. Still very, very strong rotating storms over here. Let's see what we got over here. Brandon Kopic is the only guy we got out here in the field. His stream isn't working. Alright, velocities. Tornado. There's a tornado with this one for sure. There's gotta be. Holy moly. Look at these velocities. My goodness. Possibly tornado with this one as well. And that was also rotating. There's a rotating thunderstorm down here as well. So they're all on a line right now. Greenville, oh boy. Strong, and you might just got hit by a tornado. Greenville just might have just got hit by a tornado. Greenville just might have just got hit by a tornado. Greenville, Ohio just might have got hit by a tornado. If not, got very lucky. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Greenville might have just got spared. Wow, wow, wow. Strong velocities. Goodness gracious. I'm actually going to go to radar scope for that one. Fucking let me click, man. Oh my god. Alright. Problem is I can't see anything on CC. I really hope Greenville got spared and didn't get hit by this tornado. If there is a tornado. Because I swear, Greenville probably got hit. It probably went over the city. Let me check. Actually, hold on. Let me go 30 frames real quick. It went over the northern part of town. Let me see if anything happened. Man, oh man. This tornado warning is gonna need extended. All right, let's check this tornado warning up here. Velocity still there. That's a tornado. That's a tornado. Oh my goodness. New Knoxville, get in your safe space right now. You got about 5 minutes, maybe less, to get in your safe space. If you're in New Knoxville, Ohio, you need to get to your safe shelter. That is a tornado. This is a tornado. That is coming towards you. That is a tornado. If not, it was. But to me, it still looks like it's a tornado. That's a tornado. That is heading towards you. I can figure that out right now for you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I think it's a tornado. I think it's yeah, it definitely has to be. That's a tornado on the ground. Alright then. St. Mary's, I think you're fine. You'll be fine. Anybody ahead of this storm needs to watch out. Greenville, I really hope that you didn't just get hit by a tornado. Alright, I think this is a tornado warning now. That's going to be heading into Ohio. It is going to be heading into the Dayton vicinity. So everybody that's in Dayton, Kettering, Trotwood, Tip City, Fairborn, Beaver Creek, New Carlisle, Springfield, Xenia, even Middletown, because you got another storm south of that. New tornado warning. Extension. Findlay's underneath a tornado warning now. If you live in Findlay, Ohio, you are underneath a tornado warning. North Baltimore, Bloomingdale, Fostoria, you are in the crosshairs now. This is still a confirmed tornado. Not this isn't, but Findlay, Ohio is now underneath the tornado warning. Most of Findlay, Ohio is underneath the tornado warning. So a new tornado warning for southwestern Wood County in northwestern Ohio. Oh wait, northwestern Hancock County in northwestern Ohio until 9:15. That was a new tornado warning. Let me see where that's at. It's an extension of Greenville. It's an extension of Greenville. So we got tornado warnings all over here. And yes, this tornado near Knox, that's still a confirmed tornado. It's still a confirmed tornado. Finley, I think you should be fine. This shouldn't hit directly towards you. They just issued this warning because it's heading in that direction. But North Baltimore, Deschler, Bloomdale, you gotta watch out for it because it's heading towards your direction next. It's still an impressive storm nonetheless, and it's all alone. It is all alone. Bowling Green's gotta watch out too. Bowling Green's gotta watch out. Let me check down here with this storm down here. If there's anything that's going to happen with this one, we will see. And it looks to be like there is a tornado with this storm. So there is a tornado with that storm down near Vanceburg that's heading into Ohio right now. On the southern part of Ohio right now. activity going on now. Oh boy, that's confirmed. That has to be on the ground. It's got to be. This thing is turning. Pequot, you're in the risk now. Sydney, you are in the risk. I forgot to say stuff about this tornado warning. Tornado warning for southern Shelby County and west central Ohio, east central Darke County and west central Ohio, northern Miami County and west central Ohio until 9:15 p.m. Says a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. I think it already produced a tornado in Greenville. I think so. Because every passing scan, this velocity signature looks incredibly more robust every time I look at it. Alright, let's look at this one up here. Still probably a tornado with that. Yeah, New Knoxville got hit. I think New Knoxville just got hit. Wapakoneta, you need to get in your safe space. The storm's coming to you. Let's see about this storm. I can't see this storm. It's too far away from the radar. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm getting in a place where it's like very dead in radar coverage. So it's gonna be very, very, very difficult. That has to be. There's no way that's not a tornado on the ground right now. There's got to be a tornado. Get it? Okay, anybody on Route 36, Bradford, Clayton, Covington, Pequot, Versailles, Versailles. I forgot. That's what it's called. Versailles. You guys need to take. You guys need to take shelter. Holy moly. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 tornado warnings right now. 10 tornado warnings. Where's that other one at? Oh, shoot. There's a tornado warning all the way in Alabama. Let me take a look at that. And goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a tornado warning for sure. Alright, tornado warning for Jackson County in northeastern Alabama, DeKalb County in northeastern Alabama until 8 p.m. This tornado warning in Alabama looks pretty significant as well. It's got good rotation. Man, oh man. This is all over the place today, and this is not even in any risk, I don't think. This is in the marginal risk, actually. Alright, they issue a new... They did. I forgot they issued that tornado watch down here in Kentucky. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Where'd my water go? Stuff is really... There's nothing happening down here in San Antonio. Alright. Let's do this. possibility. Still a hatch risk. Still there. I don't think they need that anymore, though. New tornado warning. Southern Indiana. So we got 11 right now. We got 11. Alright. We're going to turn these off now. Alright. New tornado warning for Southern Indiana. Let's see what this storm is all about. Heading into Louisville. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's got a rotation. Yeah. There's even a storm north of it that has rotation. This storm near Central Barron has rotation as well. Oh, man, Louisville. Alright, I'm going back to Ohio. Let's check up on these storms now. I'm gonna let it load. I'm going to let it load real quick. Come on. That storm's still going too. Still got a very strong velocity signature on it. Heading towards Interstate 75. Wapakoneta, you still got a tornado warning on. It's still observed. And I'm actually going to take a look at that real quick. Oh, boy. Wapakoneta. Time to go. Time to go. Wapakoneta's time to go. You're about... They need to issue a tornado emergency with this one. They need to issue a tornado emergency with this one. If there's a tornado with this storm, it's going to go right over Wapakoneta. Right now, they need to get in their safe spaces right now. Wapakoneta, you have no time left. You got about 5 minutes, if that. Get to your storm shelter right now. I can't even tell where this stuff's at anymore. I'm actually going to go to Cleveland's radar. Yeah. Let's check this storm out. Yeah, I can't tell anymore. I'm getting in very blind spots. It still has got rotation in it. But I cannot tell if it's confirmed or not. Let's go down here to this guy. Brandon Kopic again. I think I'm going to reload my... That's one thing about this type that this area of Ohio needs is another radar site. That's another tornado warning. Where is that at, actually? Where's this tornado warning at? It's not the one there. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Indiana, Indiana. probably just got hit by a tornado. Wapakoneta just probably got hit by a tornado. I pray for everybody who's in Wapakoneta right now. Wapakoneta probably just got hit by a tornado. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just going over places right now. Okay. There needs to be a tornado warning for Central Barron and Bradford. Because that storm is rotating down there near Louisville. Oh boy. Man, this storm over here near Liberty in Indiana, moving into Ohio. And oh man. What an incredible looking storm. What an incredible looking storm over here too. It's where I cannot see them is the problem. They got a flash flood warning for that storm. Alright, I haven't checked this storm near Portsmouth in a while. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I can't say for sure what's happening, but I know for a fact that we had maybe a couple tornadoes. We still got velocities there. I'm pretty sure that was just a tornado that went through Wapakoneta. I'm positive. There's no way that's not. Now it lets me read it. Thank you for being that helpful. Still got rotation. Dropping a lot of hail. That's for sure. I can't believe some of these storms aren't even dropping hail. Tornado warning just issued. Thank you. I think I got the hang. WTO11. I think that was the one that I was just looking at. I'm actually going to, since nothing right now is happening right now, I'm gonna check the models real quick. New tornado warning. Yep, there's that new tornado warning for Ohio. Alright, new tornado warning for Eastern Union County in central Indiana, southern Preble County in west central Ohio, and northwestern Butler County in southwestern Ohio till 9:15 p.m. That's a new tornado warning as well. Well, where? Oh, there it is. So that's a new tornado warning for Alabama, for DeKalb County in northeastern Alabama until 8:30. All right. What about an hour from now? What about this? Oh boy. When's this for? New tornado warning. Another tornado warning for Ohio. So this is a tornado warning for northeastern Franklin County and southeastern Indiana, southern Union County and east central Indiana, northwestern Butler County and southwestern Ohio until 9:30 p.m. So if you guys are in any of these tornado warnings, you need to heed the warning and get prepared. This is observed now. I told you, I knew this was going to be observed. I knew it was been observed. It's heading towards Piqua now. Let me get a storm motion real quick. Let me see here. Oh, it's broadened out actually. It hit Greenville. That I know for a fact. Went right over the northwestern side of it. Wapakoneta. Maybe Wapakoneta didn't have a tornado. But I wouldn't know. Because I can't see shit. That's why. That's my problem. So apparently tonight it's supposed to last until after midnight. When I'm looking at through the models is looking pretty interesting. Let me look at it real quick. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. How long have I been running for? Nearly almost 3.5 hours. That's not what I wanted to happen. Why am I recording? New tornado warning. That is for this in Wapakoneta. That is observed still, right? No. There we go. That's what I wanted. New tornado warning for the same areas that was just issued a tornado warning not too long ago. Okay. How's the storm looking? Yeah. Not too bad, not too good at the same time. Alright, let's see here. I've been doing... Oh, damn it. Keep hitting record. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta delete them all, too, because it's gonna fuck my CPU. Okay. I'm gonna check this one out. Yikes. And the south of that is looking like it's rotating as well. And then in fact, it actually is. It actually has got a bounded weak echo region right there. That's where it's at right there. So that's nice. This one's probably got a tornado on it. Crossing the river at this moment. Portsmouth, you need to watch out because okay, the Dayton metro area needs to the Dayton anything south Dayton and south of that and north of Cincinnati need to watch out for this big old line of storms right here because as you can see they're all rotating. Every single last one of these has rotation with it. So they can drop a tornado at any given time. Especially this one right here, where I can see it's got a pretty good sized decent rotation and probably has a tornado with it. I'm going to say it does have a tornado with it. I'm going to just throw that out there and say it does have a tornado with it. Moving towards Ohio as we speak. Alright, let's check this one near Louisville. Still churning, but it looks like the damaging winds is going to make sure that tornado doesn't happen. But we'll see here. I still think this storm up here is going to need a tornado warning here pretty soon. I believe in all my heart that it does. Alright, let me see where the storm's at now. Oh boy. I don't like what I'm seeing there. Oh man, that's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. The rotation's right over Piqua. It's right over it. Right over it. Oh man. All right, so for now on, I'm gonna have to get off here because it's almost 9 o'clock. I gotta get stuff ready for the night. I don't. I usually during the day after I get off work, but I haven't been because I've been on this because I really like doing this. But I'm going to get off of here. And if you guys want to continue watching people, go ahead. There's the guy. You can look him up. It's Hockey Boy. It's Nate Snyder. If you guys want to need some weather coverage, he will be the guy to do it. He will be the one to do it. So, but because I got to go, so I'm gonna have to get off of here. Like I said though, if you guys need any more information, Nate Snyder, you can look him up. I'll actually look him up for you real quick so that you guys can get the information you need real quick. This guy right here. This guy right here is the guy that if you guys want to watch anything that deals with weather and needs information about weather, this is the guy that you need to go to watch because he does things that I can't because he's got the technology to do it. I'm just an amateur, so I don't have that much technology to do so with it. But if you guys need information, he's the one to go to. So that's who you would look forward to if you need to get information about these storms tonight from now on. So so I thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I don't know when the next time I'll be live streaming, but I will be probably posting videos about stuff pretty soon. So yeah. So without further ado, this has been me covering this weather. It's still going on, but unfortunately, I got stuff that I need to get taken care of. And if any storms are going to pop up and come my way, I'm gonna have to make sure my family is safe and get them to safety. So I'm going to have to put my focus on that more than this, because I'll be the one being in danger if not. So I thank you guys so much for joining the stream. If you are still here, thank you. If not, I hope everybody has a good night, and I pray for everybody that was affected with these storms tonight. And I'll see you guys in another time. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next